market is dropping like crazy. But right now, Crypto.com is absolutely building during this market drop, man. And we know it's corrections in the market all the time. That's a part of the crypto space. A lot of people are getting bearish, are believing that the not crypto space is over, but believing that the bull market is over. And I'm here to say that I am the complete opposite. Yes, we have downtrends in the short term, and it fluctuates throughout bull markets. We know that you're going to see some dips in a bull market. You're going to see dips in every market. You're going to see some type of appreciation in some type of way in every market as well. But we know how these things work, man. Crypto.com is actually following through with their 2025 roadmap, and we're going to talk about it. We're going to get in depth, and are also acquiring and obtaining so many different licenses to actually do a legit business in these different jurisdictions. So a lot of things going on for Crypto.com, super bullish, and we're going to get into it. But before we do, make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and turn on those notifications, man. We at 7K subs, man, and I appreciate every single one of the people of y'all who come in, tune in, interact, leave comments, good and bad comments. I really do appreciate that. Now, enough of the small talk, man. Let's talk about it. The markets are absolutely dipping. Just in the past 24 hours, it's been over $500 billion liquidated from the markets, I believe. Let me just do my research, make sure that's right. But yes, so it's been $920 billion liquidated from the actual markets in the past 24 hours. And a lot of people are capitulating right now, and it's crazy. Let's take a look at CRO Price, where we at today. We can see, man, CRO is at 13 cents. We are down 4% on a day. The market cap is at $3.53 billion. And we can see that the volume is up 115%, coming in at $38 million. Now, we are ranked 40 out of all the cryptocurrencies out there. I will continue to say CRO is a top 25 project. And we got to understand, man, in these markets, we see dips. We gonna have dips. Dips are actually our friends. Everybody fear the dip, but if you are a real investor, and you know what you're looking at, and if you have undervalued assets, then you just buy more, guys. And we know that Crypto.com is absolutely probably one of the best projects out there, in my personal opinion, as far as following through with roadmaps, as far as creating innovation in the crypto space. Not only do they have the decentralized side of things, but the centralized side of things, I do believe will be huge for Crypto.com, bringing even more liquidity into the crypto space. And they are doing some very big things. Now, I always say, man, you know me, if you watch my videos, just zoom out, man. Zoom out. That's the easiest thing you can do, because if we invest over long periods of time, and dollar cost average on those dips, you should absolutely be in profit. Just even if we don't go back to the inception of CRO, CRO, it was listed. We see it was been on CoinMarketCap since 2019. If we go back to 2023, if you was buying the dips in 2022, late 2022, early 2023, you should be well over 100% gains. And that's why I always say, man, you got a dollar cost average at those dips. And right now we are experiencing a local dip. We see in December, price was at 20 cents. So I do believe we will be well over 20 cents come March, April. I do think March and April, May, those will be some good months for the crypto space. Right now we just kind of in limbo, man. A lot of things, even though a lot of things are bullish as far as the macro environment or as far as the entire crypto space, it's so many things going on in the macro world that it's affecting crypto. But I do believe that since we have so many pro crypto, pro Bitcoin elected officials in office, I do think that's going to play a difference. And the sentiment around crypto is absolutely changing. And I do think this is trying to shake people out of the space before we go to the moon, man. So it's only time will tell. I'm not saying that we could possibly, reverse and become and start to begin to go into a bear market, but I highly doubt that, man. I highly doubt it. Everything is pointing to bullish narratives for the crypto space, and with CRO being a front runner as far as centralized exchanges, we know it's #2 as far as market share goes. We're going to continue to see the CRO in the Crypto.com family and ecosystem grow, in my personal opinion. Now let's get into some good stuff, man. Crypto.com Onchain now supports the SU network. Transfer and transact in seconds. Natively swap tokens in SU network. View your balances at a glance. So Crypto.com Onchain, the DeFi wallet, is becoming, this overall go-to platform for all different types of blockchains. And that's very big as well, because we like crypto wallets that you can interact and have all-in-one place to go to. And we know Crypto.com has Ethereum on there. You can go and interact on the Ethereum blockchain. We know about Solana and now SU, man. So they're really doing it to where you're able to interact on all different blockchains right directly within the Crypto.com on-chain wallet. So that's going to be very, very huge in my personal opinion, especially trying to attain more market share as far as the DeFi wallet market goes. And I do think, once people start to realize, Crypto.com offers a suite of products that you can, download, and especially with the on-chain wallet, you can interact with all of the most popular blockchains. And that's very bullish in my personal opinion. Now let's get to some of the good stuff too. Kraken will list CRO on the 29th. So Kraken is listing Crypto.com or Chronos on the 29th. So we're just getting listed on more centralized exchanges. Kraken is another big, centralized exchange as well. It's going crazy, man. We know that CRO is set to go, and I do think, of course, we're not gonna see too much of a crazy price appreciation on the 29th, but I do think this helps the people who invest in CRO, especially being across different centralized exchanges. It makes it easier to buy CRO. So super bullish on it. Now, some very, very big news. We see that we're proud to announce that today we've received full approval of the MiCA license. So Crypto.com is extremely proud to be the first major global crypto asset service provider to receive in principle approval of its MiCA license. The license will enable the company to passport services across the EU under the new MiCA regulatory framework. So this is another something very, very huge for Crypto.com. They finally got approval of this, and that lets them or enables them to passport services across the EU, just giving more access to crypto for everybody. And I like to see that, because crypto is a worldwide asset class, and the more people who are able to use Crypto.com, the more potential we can see people getting into the CRO coin. And like I said, it's so many incentives to actually hold CRO directly within the app, that I do believe this all of these things, all of these licenses to be able to operate in different jurisdictions, all of these giveaways and things like that, I do believe that will attract more people to hold CRO, because it gives you so much utility within the app. And I think a lot of people underestimate what utility does, because it does create less sell pressure, in my personal opinion, especially if it's so many different things you can do with that coin. And right directly within the Crypto.com app, you got the Crypto.com or airdrop arena, where you can stake some of your CRO and receive some of these coins that they're doing airdrops from. And the more CRO you have, the more airdrops you receive. You also got all of these different tiers, like trading levels, and with these levels you get trading rebates. You also get higher referral limits, and you have to maintain a balance of CRO as you continue to rank up through those levels. So that's just providing so much utility and creating less sell pressure for CRO. And I do believe this is going to be something big, especially with the betting platform as well, because now we have the ability, even once we get in the bear market, we will have the ability to use our cryptos to bet on specific outcomes of different games. And we love to see that, man. We love to see we're able to make money still in a bear market. And like I said, this is only the beginning for CRO. Like, they've been following their roadmap like crazy. Crypto.com has been building, and it hasn't stopped. I'm talking about 2025 has been a great year, and we only in the first month, and Crypto.com has announced so many things just in January. So a lot of things to look forward to moving forward. Now, also, Crypto.com Card has launched in additional GCC countries. Unlock spending rewards and more with level up experience. Up to 8% on card spending, 100% on rebates for Spotify and Netflix. Top up in multiple ways and spend in USD. Plus, receive a premium metal card from Ruby Steel tier and above. So this is also something big, even though it's not, really broadcasted like that. They continue, Eric said, we continue expanding our card program in the GCC with Saudi Arabia and Kuwait now added. So just giving this feature to so many people worldwide, just being able to, people being able to get the Crypto.com app. And this also creates, less sale pressure, because you have to stake CRO in order to receive the Crypto.com card. So that's something big as well. A lot of people don't realize, man, all these things that they're putting together just creates less sale pressure for CRO and gives CRO even more utility. And we didn't even get into, the DeFi side of things. So once we put those two things together, I think that the overall sentiment of Crypto.com is kind of down right now, but they giving us a crazy buying opportunity. And we saw how, last cycle, we didn't have any of these things, man. We didn't have the airdrop arena. We had the card, of course, but the card didn't have as many perks and features as they do right now. And also, we didn't have the reward levels or anything like that. So, and we went crazy all-time highs. You know what I'm saying? We didn't hit $1, but we was close enough to it. So just think about it. With all these features coming out, potential upcoming CRO burns, I think we shouldn't pass well over the previous all-time highs, because they've been building. And sometimes, the price doesn't equal the value. Some things can be undervalued or overvalued. And I do think that right now CRO is one of those projects that is super undervalued at these prices. Now, back in 2021, when it hit all-time high, it might have been overvalued at that point in time. But right now, at 13 cents, CRO is a steal because of everything that they've been doing and building. Now, last but not least, man, introducing Crypto.com custody to institutional clients globally. So secure your assets with the custodian powered by Crypto.com's world-leading technology infrastructure and regulatory compliance teams. So client segregated wallets, dynamic policy controls, multi-party computation technology and security, and comprehensive reporting options. So like I said, institutional money will come into Crypto.com, and Crypto.com is low-key trying to take over Coinbase with the institutions. We seen Chris meet with Donald Trump, and now it's not sure what they talked about, but that the crypto advisory board is coming. Now, we don't know if it's going to actually be put into play right now or moving forward in later 2025. They haven't said so, but if Crypto.com can really step in and really get and attract institutional investors, that's going to bring even more liquidity to the platform, propping up CRO, in my personal opinion. And I also do think that will lead to institutions buying CRO, because CRO is that type of institutional crypto project. And like I said, with Crypto.com, you get the best of both worlds. Now, me personally, I like to do more so own or put my coins in a decentralized wallet. But the everyday person who doesn't really know about crypto crypto, they're not trying to keep private keys. They're not trying to do all of these things on the DeFi side of things, or getting off a centralized exchange and putting into a wallet. They're going to keep their cryptos on the platform. They're going to keep their cryptos on a centralized platform such as Coinbase or Crypto.com. So with Crypto.com offering all these incentives in here, I do believe that, the DeFi side, yeah, that's cool, but I think that they're getting the best of both worlds, and they're going to attract a lot of people. Now, a lot of people also say how Crypto.com fees are high and things like that. And I can understand that. Yeah, you got high fees, but it's so many different things you can do within the app. And you're going to absolutely, kill that spread as far as the fees go. The fees, yeah, it's high, but if your project going up 100% plus, who cares about that, that fee? And then comparing it to Coinbase, yeah, Coinbase might have slightly cheaper fees, but it's not as many features in the app that can help you make money, such as Crypto.com. And that's why I'm super bullish on it still. And shout out to Albert. He pretty much just said what I've been saying, man. He said Crypto.com is delivering a roadmap goal at breakneck speed. So global institutional custody was a Q2 2025 goal. Keep building. So they are actually, going faster than their projected roadmap. And we love to see that, man. Crypto.com absolutely has their heads down, building like crazy. And once we hit that bull market, man, we're going to see a lot of faces sink, man. We're going to see them faces melt once we see that CRO absolutely skyrockets through the roof. So that's my video for today. Just had to give you an update on everything that's going on with Crypto.com and the CRO coin. A lot of people are, capitulating at these prices. I think right now we are at a wonderful period in the market. Yes, a lot of money just got liquidated. Yes, Bitcoin is under $100,000 again. But guess what, man? You know what I'm gonna say. That just gives us better buying opportunities. So once we hit that full bull market, we won't go looking back and say, man, I wish I would have bought more. This just gives us more time to dollar cost average before they take off to the moon. So Crypto Choke, make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and turn on those notifications, man. I'm out of here.